eBay Wars. Time for the eBay Wars.
Baby.
Wally, you're up 10 to 9 to 2. Bill, close the gap to 1 game.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we get into this item, which I have to pull up real quick. This thing.
Something.
This thing is, first of all, hysterical. It is a wrestler who is a clock.
Clearly, the key here is the towel, but I'm still having trouble placing
Wrestler who's a clock. If my computer would work, I can talk about it.
Looking at the name on the clock face, trying to look at the name.
It's hard to see.
It looks like
Oh,
Antonio?
I just read it. Yes.
Okay.
Antonio is correct.
Well, you ruined it.
But I would not ever have guessed this.
Who is this guy?
I still don't know.
Who do you think this is?
I do know having read the name, but I would not have ever guessed that.
Yeah, right. You would never guess it because it's really weird looking.
Yep.
The belt, I guess the title belt is the clock. Is that what that's supposed to be?
I think that
makes
is.
sense, yeah.
Okay, I thought that was knee pads, but yes, that's the belt.
I think it's actually the belt. He's got the towel. He's got the little Superman curl up front.
Yep.
It is Antonio Inoki, like you said.
Oh, no.
Antonio Inoki.
No, it's not.
Why did you just Google Antonio
Yeah,
Inoki?
he just Googled his
No,
picture.
I'm pretty sure I know who.
He was a big.
Yeah, but like that's.
Did he start
that's
New Japan?
not-
Did he leave All Japan and start New Japan? Is that how
Definitely
that went?
started New Japan.
And then he also had a
Okay.
weird match against like Muhammad Ali and stuff.
He does have a very prominent chin, though.
He
I will
definitely
say
had a
that.
match against Muhammad Ali. He also had
Where they were kind of shooting, but then he was just laying on his back, kicking legs
Yeah.
and all that weird stuff.
a. Is he the one that helped train Hogan? I forget, but him and Hulk Hogan had their run-ins, of course. Isn't it?
He's been a member of the House of Counselors twice. He's a politician as well.
Antonio Inoki alarm clock.
I guess
That's what this is.
it does kind of look like him a little.
Okay, it's time to get to
Oh,
the description.
All right,
Let's
so
see.
you got
Buckle up. You ready?
a Japanese clock here, Wally.
Ready?
let's do it.
Super big size with a strong presence. 31 centimeters in height.
That's not huge.
Loud volume with the presence of the ring. Talking alarm clock. Of course, it will wake you up with Antonio Inoki's voice. Are you serious?
Wow, with his voice.
With his voice.
All right.
Product status. I don't write these. I'm reading this verbatim. Only a main part. There is no box or instruction manual. There are some scratches. Please check the images. Battery back cover out of stock. Even if the battery is installed and it's shaken, it will not fall out.
All right, well,
So that's
Thank
saying
you.
they,
Answered.
that's saying they don't have the
Yep.
back to the battery anymore.
They're not giving you that cover.
Okay.
Clock alarm operation confirmed. Will wake you up. Second-hand goods stored at home. Several scratches, missing battery cover, etc. I would like to give it to those who are satisfied. Obviously, this is translated, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Gotta be
it's gotta be.
translated. That's why it sounds so funny. Antonio Inoki, alarm clock, pro wrestling figure, test vintage. What do you bid, Wally? You have to go first.
with
see a
his
price sticker to guide me here.
actual voice.
With his actual voice.
In Japanese, I assume?
Shocked me. It has to be, right?
I don't know. I would
Yeah.
assume, yeah.
Gotta be.
Oh
This is
boy,
quite an item.
with his voice, but it's out of box. Doesn't have the back to the battery.
Missing the back.
They mentioned a couple scratches a couple times.
The clock works.
Secondhand even works.
Yep, secondhand works, but
Still-
don't. You could even shake that battery; it
Still
won't fall
gonna-
out.
I'm gonna go $59.99.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
No,
This is a $70 alarm clock.
70?
70.
59?
You're gonna give me a $10 and
$1
1 cent.
$1.01.
That seems like a mistake, except for that means, Bill, you win.
Damn it!
That's right.
How
You're
much?
still way off from
We're
the.
still way off.
Still way off
All right.
from the amount.
$149.99.
Okay. Very close. I don't know if you were going to get.
And $50 even.
Okay, well, $155.
Wow.
Shipping is free from. Oh, it's definitely from Japan. Fukuoka. Jesus Christ. No, I'm not going to say it. Japan.
Oh boy.
Fuka. Right here.
Fukuwara?
Fukuoka, Japan. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll have Bill look that up for a segment.
Really? You're going to look at the history of Fukuoka?
You got to spell it at least so I know what I'm looking up.
Fukuoka.
Oh yeah.
Dash SHI.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Future Bill, you got it? Future Bill's got it. All
Thanks,
right.
Pastor Ryan.
We're tied. We're tied. That's the most important thing. 10-10. We are tied. eBay Wars tied up. So I don't know what the hell advantage, how that's going to work.
I think Wally keeps the advantage until I take the lead.
That's fucking bullshit. I've been going first for like 4 months now.
And you've been slow. Your
I've been
lead
biding
is,
my time.
Your lead has dwindled. Bill's gotten a lot better, too. His guesses early on were very like, I would only pay $1 for this, so I'm going to bid $1. And then he would lose. And then
Well, would you pay $155?
no, of course not. But that's not how I would guess.
This is one of the more unique items that
It is so weird, right?
Yeah. I would
So
like to
weird.
just hear it. Well, how loud this actually is.
You know what drew me to this? I found some other weird stuff,
I bet.
but I was like, oh, we basically WWF merchandised the fuck out of the world
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the 80s. If you can say anything about them, you can say they are excellent at merchandise.
Yeah.
And so I was like, there's never going to be any other company. It's always going to be a Hulk Hogan fucking dildo or whatever. It's always going to be some weird
Always
Hulk.
find that.
It's going to be some weird Hulk Hogan thing. So I was like, oh, Antonio Inoki, weird clock. First I thought it was The Rock. I'm not going to lie. First I thought it was The Rock.
But yeah.
But it's definitely not The
The
Rock.
towel I knew meant something, but I was trying to go back into like the 80s
Yeah.
and try to think like,
If you
did Pedro Morales wear a towel?
If you scanned over this, you would think it's The Rock. If you actually look at it, you're like, no, definitely not The Rock. Also, he is cross-eyed. Right? I don't know why he's cross-eyed, but
That's true.